So the Knicks, huh?
Yeah, that's it's rough. We watched the game. We watched Game 6 together with my homie Danny.
Yes.
Shout out to little bro.
Yeah, we did.
We watched the Knicks lose in Indiana. Fun
Yeah.
fact: Pacers are undefeated at home in these playoffs.
What? The
The
Pacers?
Pacers are undefeated at home
Oh, fuck.
in the
Well,
playoffs.
well, all right. Well, whatever.
So
They're
we
gonna get.
lost Game 6, and then we went to Madison Square Garden for Game 7, and with half a barely half a fucking roster of playable NBA caliber players. We lost Game 7.
Hmm. Yeah, with a
The
Frankenstein, with a
Pacers,
hodgepodge of Frankensteinish players that are held together by string and gauze. They made
yeah,
it this
but it
far.
is what it is. The Pacers did not play bad at all.
No, they played. They played great. It was a fun. Those are fun games to watch. It did suck that it got one sided pretty early in both those games.
Yeah,
Because then we were sitting there the whole time, our spirits just dampered. It would have been nice
I
to at
like
least have
that.
been close.
Yeah,
So then we could be like, oh yeah, we could be in suspense. But it got away from them both times
yeah.
at 6 and 7 pretty fast.
The turning point of the series was Game 3 in Indiana. Uh, we were playing pretty well. Alec Burks started playing well out of nowhere. We That was the first game without OG Ananobi because he got hurt in Game 2.
Hmm.
And that also so did Jalen Brunson. He got hurt in Game 2, but he came back and kept playing throughout the rest of the series.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had the lead and they came back. It wasn't I don't think it was a big lead, but came back and hit a really tough 3-pointer when the game was tied towards the end of the game.
Hmm.
And we missed the next field goal, fouled them, they hit the next two shots, and that was it. They beat
Yeah.
us by 5. They came back to beat us at 5. And that, had we won that game, we would have been up 3-0, and it's would have been a completely different situation. But coulda, shoulda, woulda. I'm proud of the Knicks. I'm proud of what they did this season. I'm proud of what the organization built so far. And I'm really looking forward to next year. Last year gave me something to be happy about and look forward to the next season. And it's really nice to see Knicks basketball doing well. I think we'll come back to get a top 3 seed again for sure. Um, I think there's going to be higher expectations on the team, but it is what it is. We're solid. Hopefully everybody comes back healthy and they good. Hopefully we re-sign OG Ananobi and he gets some real doctors to work with in New York or something,
Hmm.
or just takes the robot surgery. Either or, whatever
Yeah.
works.
Something.
But yeah, it's that ended the next season. It was fun.
Yeah. This may be. This was a very bandwagony season for me, but I am touched by how hard the Knicks played this year. I was very invested. I thought it was the best um, series of the playoffs so far. Like whatever the Knicks, their games have been the best. They were always so close and so fun to watch. So you know,
The Knicks played really hard.
yeah. So when next year when they have to replay for my affections once again, I will be starting as a Knicks fan, and then the Nets have to steal me away. But that is the grace I offer the Knicks. I will start off kind of rooting for them, and then
Yeah. It
if
could be like a 1 and 2 thing that switches around based on whoever you feel like.
hmm
It might not even be about who's doing better. You might actually maybe the Nets start doing really well next season, even if it's not as good as the Knicks per se. and like they just play in a certain style that you like to watch. That's fair. Oh,
No, I will be going for whoever is doing better. I
uh,
will be looking at standings and deciding there whoever has the fairest weather.
well,
Who has the fairest
Knicks
weather?
and the Knicks and the Nets share the same weather, essentially.
Do they? Will they? I think the Knicks
In
had better weather.
reality, metaphorically, no.
I mean, yes,
I
physically and
think you lean
literally.
more towards a Nets fan
Hmm?
because Nets fans are, by definition, fair weather. They're not even a real fan base technically. It's a New Jersey team that moved to Brooklyn. And the
Well, they're
same
here
time when
now.
they moved to Brooklyn is when gentrification took a true chokehold over Brooklyn. So really, they're just implant fans.
Mm, you know what? That's fair enough.
That what you want to be a part of?
I don't want to. I don't. It's not up to me what I'm going to be a part of.
Is that what you want to? Is that what you choose to allow your ways to lead you to potentially? Is that
I mean, I
something
will go wherever the wind takes me, and
you
by
would
wind
like
I
to
means,
embrace?
huh?
That's something you would embrace.
If they're winning and they are a New York team, I will embrace. But
That's how I feel about the Jets.
I am starting like on the Knicks side because I did appreciate how hard they played. They were very much power friendship type of guys, even though they were hobbled.
If they keep a healthy 2 game lead or more over the Nets in the rankings, you'll stay a Knicks fan as long as that's
I will
maintained.
stay, yes, as
What's the
long as
threshold?
yeah, I will stay as long. It could be a neck and neck race, bro. I could be a Brooklyn Nets fan one day and then a Knicks fan the next. You never know how fair the weather becomes. I'll tell you what, I don't like rain, so
Well, Jalen Brunson's gonna rain threes on the Nets every single time.
well, I like
He's-
that kind of
He has
rain.
he has 4 home games against the Nets.
They're in the same conference, right?
Yes.
Mm,
Same conference, Eastern Conference, and the same division, the Atlantic Division.
wow.
It's the Knicks, the Nets, the Celtics, the Sixers, and the Raptors.
So that makes it easy, you know.
Are you a Pacers fan now?
Am I what?
Oh, do you feel like that with the Jets and the Giants?
No, I feel like I'm more of a Giants guy, I guess, if I had to choose between the two.
The Jets is number 2.
Mm, sure.
What if Aaron Rodgers starts going fucking berserk?
I don't really like
Talking they
Aaron
start
Rodgers
8 and
much
0,
as a person.
but he plays for New York.
That is true.
Well, he's
Mhm.
in Jersey technically,
That's a
but
good point. I enjoy the Giants just because of their 2 Super Bowl wins over Tom Brady. I think that's pretty cool.
that's respectable.
You know, they took away Tom Brady's perfect season, and now that's one less thing Tom Brady people have to talk about. You know, they would have been unbearable if he had won that Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah. People would have got beer mugs with the Giants on it. You know what I'm saying? Like Giants logos, and they've been dipping their nuts in it.
Yeah,
They've been teabagging. Yeah, because it's New England, but really Boston.
yeah.
Yeah.
In a way, the Giants are heroes for that. You know, they're doing Hard
Yeah.
Knocks with the Giants this year.
Again?
No, this is their first time. They did the Jets
Oh,
last year.
yikes!
And dude, I watched the Jets Hard Knocks. It was very funny because the hype train was real. I've never seen a fan base look so happy, and then their dreams got crushed immediately.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how enjoyable was watching the reaction to that? How entertaining was it to you? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Pretty good, pretty funny overall.
About a 7.5, you'd say.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was a bummer because like when they played Jets games here, they were mostly boring. So it wasn't good in that respect because I had pretty bad football to watch in New York.
Mm.
Both from both teams. I had the Giants and the Jets being terrible, and those are mostly the games they show here until like prime time.
Yeah. Cool thing about being a Cowboys fan is that they make the regular season very entertaining.
They do.
Whether they're doing really well or they're doing like so, but it's like crazy games, you know?
Yeah, they're
In the
always good
playoffs, it's
games.
just like,
Yeah,
I mean, all the time is.
yeah,
But every year is a new year, a new possibility.
yeah. This time, this is it. This is your year. Do you guys believe this is your year this time?
Um, Football is different from basketball, in my opinion, where like in basketball, the better teams almost always win, from my observations.
Mm-hmm.
Where in football, there's a lot more room for entropy
Yeah,
because they're only like one game and anything can happen
yeah. Any
each
given
game.
Sunday.
Yeah, so when I look at the Cowboys and say, okay, they have an opportunity to win, I look at teams like this in general. This is aside from like the obvious hope I have for my own favorite team. I look at a team like, okay, can they do a couple things well? You know what I'm saying? Like, do they have like a good coaching staff? Do they have a good or a good to elite quarterback?
Mhm.
Right. I feel like the Cowboys have somewhere between the middle of a good to elite quarterback. Because Dak can be elite some days, and then other games he looks bad. So but his median is above average.
Yeah,
Personally, I think that's the fair thing to say.
I think Dak is a
At
good
worst,
quarterback. I think he's good.
yeah. Generally speaking, at worst, he's gonna like take care of the ball and make good decisions.
Hmm.
It's just certain games, like when he plays certain defenses and certain coaches, they really find a way to like shut him down, and he has a hard time countering that. I don't know. It's hard, but anyway, I don't want to make this whole thing about Dak. Point is, like we have the quarterback slot. We still have an amazing defense. We still have a lot of our good defensive players. We used to have a stacked offensive line, and now it's just kind of average. We got to see, but if that's good, that means our running game could be good. So like we have balance, and we have a pretty like we have a better than average quarterback, and we have good special teams.
Mm.
When we put it together, we're a contender and the best teams ever, and we just don't put it together in the playoffs.
Hmm.
It's really annoying.
Yeah. No, it really is just the playoffs. I remember I whenever I would put together slips if I was gonna like throw money on a game or something, Dak would always come up a lot. It would like always come through. Like he would always get his yards. Except for playoff games where something happens to him.
Dak, I don't know. I never wanted to call him a rhythm quarterback, but he really looks like it. Like he's a
He'll get it
whatever.
together this year. He could do it. You know? He's got CD. He's got
Yeah, we still got a good, really good wide receiver.
who else do they have?
We got this
They
linebacker
No, I'm saying on the receiving
um
core.
on the receiving core.
So I know they don't have Cooks anymore,
Oh,
right?
it's been a little while. I think we do still have Cooks
Didn't
actually.
he go to the Texans or something? No,
Oh
maybe
shit,
not.
I don't.
Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
One of our players went to the Texans though.
Yeah.
Lost Tony Pollard. I don't know what our running game's gonna look like.
Yeah, that's
Didn't really
rough.
draft anybody.
Yeah, I don't even know who the Cowboys drafted, if they drafted anybody.
Well, we was a playoff team, so we had a pretty late pick.
Yeah, fair enough.
The Rangers are doing good. I think they've made it to the conference finals. Low key, high key, they was the best team in hockey this year. They was like the number one team.
Yeah, I gotta watch hockey, I guess. It was fun to watch live.
Yeah, going like I've been to 2 hockey games and they were really.
Mm.
Hey, Rangers doing good. I'll fucks with it. Blue Jump City, you know.
We're here supporting New York sports teams.
That's a fanatic. Oh, Syracuse lacrosse lost as well on Sunday and got knocked out of the Division One
Damn, I knew they would.
men's tournament.
I follow lacrosse, and I knew they would. I didn't know they would. I'm just being mean.
It's tough. Yeah, we lost to Denver. It was annoying.
The Denver?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Denver University. I like that school too.
Oh yeah, have you been there?
No, but I actually want to go watch a game there one day. Have a really dope lacrosse stadium.
Hmm. But the altitude.
Exactly, because I want to go to Denver in general, and then like maybe stay there for like an extended weekend or so, then catch a game. You know, that'd be nice.
Yeah, you gonna go to South Park?
Yes.
South
I don't
Park's a
know.
real
I don't
place,
know how
apparently.
far that is from Denver.
I actually don't know either.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it's a real place.
South Park. I wonder if they have like South Park shit just around, like I don't know, references to the show.
At least in one spot. I wouldn't imagine they're all around the city, but in certain locations, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't expect it to be like kind of a tourist attraction in a sense, but I wonder how many people go there because of the show. Probably nobody. It's probably not worth it. All things considered.
Yeah. All things considered. Man, all things considered, I've been watching a lot of World Trigger.
Yo, same. I'm on the the first invasion because I've been watching a lot of
Wow.
Bridgerton, catching up to
Wow.
watch this new season with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's a good show. It's a fun
A
show.
lot of. I hear one of the main actors isn't going to be there.
Yeah, no, he's been gone for like the last two seasons.
Oh, he's been gone.
Yeah, no, he was there for the first season and then he was just out. He's literally like the main love interest. So, but I think like the books that these are based on, generally focus on different characters per book.
Yeah.
So, I guess it doesn't really matter if he's there. But both main characters of the first one are not involved at all, it seems. But it's a fun little show. But I do be watching World Triggers on the download. I'm trying to get out of season 1, but I'm watching it.
It's still so solid, though.
It gets to me sometimes.
It
It bothers me so much.
You know what's crazy?
I mourn
What bothered me. All right, look. What bothered me more than anything else about the animations was the sound effects on certain situations sounded so dull and non-impactful. Like there was barely any bass to like the attacks. It didn't. I think that said it the best way already. It wasn't impactful.
It was just so many
But it gets better.
it looked like I was watching so many still frames of just people frozen in space almost for a lot of it. They would like do a lot of panning shots, but of nobody really moving. Nobody's doing anything. I know like World Trigger's a talky series, but Jesus Christ. And sometimes characters will be so crazy off model. It's like, did nobody check this?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes I'd be like, did nobody check this? Why are we not caring about this series?
Yo, Kitazo looked crazy one time. Yeah, you're gonna see later on. Watch.
Bro, I
Oh, you
just
didn't even
mourn
get
it.
to the rank wars yet.
I just mourn it, bro. Most of the rank wars are in this shitty animation. Like a good
Yeah,
75% of the rank wars are in this animation style, and I hate it. They should
I
remake
got
it.
into
They should repent and remake it.
it. They should. They should, but I mean, I dealt with it, man.
They won't, but they should. It did make me want to read
It
World
does
Trigger
get
again
better,
though,
I promise.
because it's a great manga.
Yeah, the manga is better than the anime, personally.
Mm-hmm. I am on chapter 40 of Yazakura Family. I try to read 10 chapters. When I do read it, I try to put aside some time to read at least 10 chapters. It's growing on me. I'm enjoying it. I like it. It's okay. Not bad. I might be almost a quarter of the way through,
Mhm.
and so far so good. It's a lot of introductory stuff, bringing up a lot of characters. It's not a harem, Josh, but I would say it may be something of a reverse harem.
Reverse harem.
It's
Does
hard to
he
explain.
fend off
Yeah, there's
the
like a lot of people
pursuiter?
who like his wife,
Um,
but they're already married. So, but
they trying to kidnap her and woo her
yeah,
and all of that.
yeah. So far, it's like half a gag series, and there's half a serious story happening.
Is
So,
there any type of battle system or not yet?
not
Still
quite
kind of
yet.
just
It's still kind of basic. Everybody's got their little
all over
specialty.
the place.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if it's all over the. It's just like very straightforward. Nobody has like superpowers. They have this exaggerated, kind of Sakamoto Days esque level of
yeah.
power where they could do like crazy shit.
Super proficiency in athleticism.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe later
You
on,
know,
there's
double O
probably.
seven, James Bond.
I can't imagine that there's not a power system in this series, given how long it is at this point.
How many chapters is it? You said 40 is like almost a quarter? It was
Yeah,
like around
they're
200 plus chapters?
226 chapters in,
Oh,
so I can't imagine that there won't be some kind of power system in place at some point.
some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still in like because Hitman Reborn didn't start to get serious till like the 62nd chapter, so it's still early days for me.
You think it was the editorial decision?
It's possible. A lot of manga
That'd be the most
shift.
epic.
A lot of manga shift into like a lot of like mostly not real serious battle manga shift into a real serious battle manga midway through, either probably because of the longevity, but also probably because editorial mandate or rankings, or we've seen it in Bakuman. Like I think they try to make Detective Trap into a little bit of a battle manga.
Mm.
It just didn't work out.
Yeah. Yeah, and then one of them got sick.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't finish it. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Man, Pokemon was crazy. When's the last time you read that?
it's been a minute. I'm on One Piece now just because I have been going through a gauntlet of rereading pretty much my entire manga library, and One Piece is the last one I have. So Then I can probably read a real book. Maybe I could just start reading real books from then on. But
Good luck.
it is tough, you know, reading manga for so long, and then it's shifting to no pictures at all.
It's
It's good.
devastating, man.
Yeah, I can read. It'll be fine. I guess we should answer this question and then start the real show. For real, for real. Do you remember
Mhm.
the question, Josh?
Yes, I do.
All right. What do you think?
Oh, so we're not going to state it for everyone else?
Oh, I mean, we could.
Well,
My bad.
well, the question.
What's your favorite music genre and why? And who are your top three artists in that genre?
Okay, so I'll go first. My favorite rap genre is conscious rap.
Mm.
Well, yeah, overall. I mean, rap in general, but mostly like conscious stuff. But I like listening to like a lot of ignorant shit. I like to listen to a lot of different things, but as far as favorite goes, uh, like rap. And my favorite artist is AK the Savior. He's
Hmm.
down with a group called the Well, a duo called the Underachievers, but he's also down with like uh the like Pro Era, which is like Joey Badass,
Oh, hell yeah.
Flatbush Zombies, a few different people like Kirk Knight, CJ Fly, um, Steez, rest in peace. A lot of a handful of artists from Brooklyn
Hmm.
that like kind of grew up together and shit. But anyway, he's down with all of that. But he's my favorite artist out of all of them. Then after him, this is what I did not think about. Like my next favorite. I guess my second favorite. I'm just gonna get to J Cole
Hmm.
straight up. I like a lot of his music. I like a lot more of his older stuff, but I guess a lot of people say that about artists at the time. But he still makes a lot of good music. And my third favorite would be, this is tough, bro. My first instinct is to say Styles P.
Mm.
But Styles P doesn't really drop music like that anymore. And I haven't really went out of my way to listen to all this shit, but some of my very favorite songs in rap are from Styles P. Feel like I should go with someone else. Um, Man, maybe I could think about my third favorite after you talk about a couple of yours.
Yeah. It's tough for me because I've never really stuck to one genre for any part of my life. Um, I guess like I grew up more with like kind of rock stuff when I was a kid, but that was like stuff I could play on my guitar when I was a kid. I played,
Mm.
and things that I used to use to make music videos, like animated anime music videos when I was like 13 or so, and that was like music that's very sentimental to me. Um, I think like I was introduced to Linkin Park through like a Broly music video, and I was like, "Oh my
Oh yeah.
god!" It was really like the edge. Yeah, I was very much an edge guy. I mean, not really. Linkin Park was not very edgy, to be honest. Um,
Mm.
Not
If
really.
they're edge, then the whole genre's edge.
No, I mean, I feel like a lot of people consider them pretty light as far as like new metal goes. New metal doesn't have a whole lot of respect in general. Um, but yeah, I guess like sentimentality. I'm like in a. I really love Linkin Park. I don't listen. I haven't listened to them in a long time because again, they also haven't dropped music since their singer died a while ago.
Wow.
So, but they always hold like a special place in my heart because when I was a kid, I would like play their songs on guitar and I would make Naruto videos with them. Uh,
Some AMVs.
some AMVs, baby. That's how I learned how to edit. I don't think if it wasn't for those times, I probably wouldn't know how to put together this podcast. To be honest, like I wouldn't have any
Oh yeah,
production
shout
skills at
out to the
all.
old AMVs.
Yeah, people's AMVs today are incredible. You know, like I see them on TikTok
Yeah,
because that's where like the AMVs are live now. They're on TikTok, and some of them are so good. There's one for Ranking of Kings that I go back to every now and then. It's so nice.
Ranking of Kings.
Yeah, it's this anime. I saw a couple episodes of it. It's an anime only, from what I understand, and it's about it's like this fantasy series about this like deaf kid who joins this like tournament of kings. But I haven't made it very far, so I don't know the plot extensively. But there's a really nice music video. I saw of it recently. That's my algorithm, is what people are making now. And yeah, that stuff. I'm really into gorillas right now. They're like, well, they've been my go-to for a long time. I think stuff of that style, whatever genre that is, I know they like inhabit a lot of different genres, and that's kind of the point. Like it's just this uh avenue to be like musically experimental and whatnot. So, stuff like him. So Gorillaz, Linkin Park. I've been into rap more these days, like for the last few years. I think I'll put Kendrick up there. I listen to Kendrick a lot. And this recent beef,
Mm,
I've listened to Euphoria like 3 billion times. So
yeah,
um yeah, I would put him up there. But there's a
I was
lot
good.
like more artists that deserve love. I don't know why, but I've been on a really big MF Doom kick lately. I've been listening to his music a lot.
Wow, R.I.P.
Yeah, I know. He's made a lot of music in his day, man. He's like a fucking shit, like 20 something albums up there. Like aside from the main ones that everybody knows about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know if I have a favorite genre, but I guess whatever Gorillas is probably it. uh, and yeah, we could do one more because I think there's a simple question coming up next, just to finish out this email. Um.
Oh well, let me just say my third.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go.
Um, I'm just going with how I feel right now, and my third is going to be a ZZ Gibson.
That's Easy
He
Gibson.
makes a lot of dope music. Yeah,
Nice.
he has a lot of like video game references and comic book references in his raps and shit. He's kind of like singy songy sometimes.
Ooh,
Shout outs to like Mick Jenkins. He's really good too. Fucks with him. Um, I fucks with Dave East. These are all honorable mentions. Shit.
shit.
Whatever. I gave mine.
Okay.
Let's go to the next question.
Yeah. Which characters do you think is best suited to be a rapper and why?
Which who?
Which characters do you think is best suited to be a rapper and why?
Which character?
Yeah, which characters, if we have any. Like manga characters in general, I imagine.
Okay. Um, from World Trigger, Ikoma.
Ikoma. I wanted to pick
Yeah.
Ikoma. I feel like he's like kind of a blockhead in a sense.
Yeah, but I think he can still like. But he's still surprisingly slick.
Mm,
He's a blockhead like when he communicates, but he's still intelligent as a fighter.
yeah.
And I think that can spread over to other like skills like rapping.
I feel
He
like
likes
most Jujutsu
being
Kaisen
cool in the
characters.
center of attention.
I think most Jujutsu Kaisen characters would be okay as rappers.
I mean, I guess I don't disagree. You know who could be a rapper? Kenjaku would probably be the best rapper.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why Kenjaku specifically?
He's been alive for so long.
That's true. He probably does have a lot of things to rap about.
He can rhyme about, he can drop mad facts.
Hmm.
He can diss your relatives from 100 years ago, 400 years ago. Tell them how your genesis of your family tree, how his skills is weak,
Leave my
how he
grandpa
turned your
alone,
mother into a
Kenjaku.
cursed spirit.
Kenjaku.
Yeah, he'll fry somebody up.
Yeah. He's got decades old beef with my fucking grandma. I don't know. Who else? I feel like well, Brooke probably has a natural affinity for it. Being a
Yes,
musician.
Brooke could definitely rap.
Brooke, we already know that Killer B can rap.
Right, that's a fact. Let's see, that's easy.
It's an easy one. Gina probably from Undead Unluck. I don't know why.
Gina, Unmove?
No, Unchange.
Because she got a lot of Unchanged, I mean. Because she got a lot of attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Confidence, you know?
Sure.
She's cool.
Yeah.
You don't think Gina?
I don't know. I say that's yeah. I think out of everybody else there, probably.
Try and pick a character from every series at least. Jiro, My Hero Academia. She's also a musician.
Yeah. I feel like there's somebody else that rap though.
In My Hero,
Yeah. I keep
Bakugo would be
forgetting.
like a new metal rapper, like
Oh
a Linkin
boy.
Park esque kind of guy, or maybe
That shouldn't even count.
Tokoyami rapping, edge rapping.
It's rap. Brian's favorite.
Hmm?
Brian's favorite genre.
It's probably rap. I don't know.
Edge rap.
Edge rap.
I said I'm sorry, Mom.
I said I'm sorry,
um
Mama. I never meant to hurt you.
I cannot think of a better. I mean, I can't think of any. That's I don't know why that's so tough to me. Do I have an uncreative mind?
No.
This was the one I should have known before we started.
Yeah.
This was the tough one.
Yeah. I will be doing a better job of sending you guys questions up. I could probably after the show, I'll just send you all the questions we have so far. But anyway, that'll be it. We've done enough. We got to get into the actual show. All right. See you guys in New Jump City.
Peace out, y'all.